back. I got round to recording another video. I didn't get recording any over the Christmas. I apologise. That's because I am just coming over the bug. So I caught the winter bug and I just feel terrible. So my voice is kind of all over the place as well. Sorry, I'm talking really low. My house is kind of full, so I'm a little bit nervous about talking in the bedroom. They'll probably all think I'm talking to myself. But I did say I was going to record a Mariah Carey video. That didn't happen. I apologise. I did a really quick kind of get ready with me today using her products though. So this is the look I created. If you want to see, just keep watching and don't forget to give a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. Thank you. Hey everyone, welcome back. So I'm starting off here with a bare face yet again. I don't know why I do it to myself. It's quite scary to look at. So I'm just starting off now using my P.S from the Pennies range. Their like version of the strobe cream by MAC. It actually does the job. It's pretty decent, and for €4, where would you be going? So I always go in with my strobe, especially in these like winter Christmas months, just to give me my skin that radiance that it's lacking. It's quite dull and disgusting at the moment. So I already started off with my eyebrows. I always do that usually beforehand, kind of off camera. It takes the longest and a bit of time. So if you do want an eyebrow tutorial or a video on how I do them, I'm not perfect at them, but if you do, just leave me a comment below and I'll try and get on that for another video. Excuse me, my phone was playing there in the background. Just turned on by itself. Scary. So now I'm just going in with my L'Oreal True Match. This is in 3D, I think, or W. So it's just gold and beige. It's the perfect kind of everyday foundation. It's a cheap alternative to my MAC. Don't like to use my good foundation every day. So I'm just applying that all over with my beauty blender or a sponge, whatever you fancy calling it. I think it's the American term, beauty blender. I'm not too sure. So now that I have my foundation applied with my beauty blender, I'm just going in with my big Duo Fiber brush. This is by YSL. There's no number on it, so I just blend that all down my neck. Is it just me, or does anyone else not have the perfect foundation to match their skin tone when they're not tanned? I always buy darker foundations only because all year round I tried to stay tanned by self-tanning, and I just didn't have time before I planned on doing this video. So here you see me struggling a little bit to open a new concealer. This is by Maybelline, the Age Rewind. I should have opened it before I tried applying it. Takes me a couple of minutes. I actually think I broke it as well. It doesn't twist anymore. So I'm applying that all under my eyes, up the bridge of my nose, kind of anywhere where you'd normally contour. This is just going to add light to these areas, bringing them forward and brightening them up. And then I'm just going to go back in with that sponge to blend it all in. I know this is not everyone's cup of tea for an everyday makeup. I do apply a little bit more than usual. It's just kind of got into habit now to do these steps. And sorry if my voice seems a little bit off. I'm still thinking I'm coming over the winter viral bug that I caught. My voice is kind of fluey. So now I'm just going in with YSL's eye primer. This is their base in 2 medium. I always recommend wearing or applying a primer first before you put on your eyeshadow, just so it gives it something to stick to, stop it from creasing, and bring out the truer colours of the eyeshadow. Kind of gets rid of any redness or anything you have on your eyes as well. I hate that. So now going in with another P.S range highlighter stick. I'm just applying that kind of on the temples of my cheekbones. It's just your cream, so I like to wear creams with cream, so I apply this first before I start adding my powder. It's just going to give you that extra brightening. As well as this product here by Estee Lauder. Love this stuff. Like, it's amazing. This is my second time purchasing this and getting through it. It's just another cream highlighter. More glowy the better. So I'm applying these all in the same places where I first applied the concealer. So now going in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and applying that all under my eyes and everywhere I apply that concealer as well. It's just going to set and bake. And now, voila! So my Cool Neutral palette by MAC, this is new. And I'm just going in with the lightest shade in the palette, which is like your white shade. I'll leave the names underneath. So I just apply that under my brow bone and on my eyelids. Then going in, it's kind of a bit hazy here, but it's like a grey shade. And I'm just going to apply that with a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to apply that in the crease. It's going to act as your transition shade. I keep working that back and forth. Now going in with like a beigey frost shade here, I'm just applying that all over my eyelid. And then using a Real Techniques kind of blending brush here as well. I'm just going to wipe away anywhere I put that powder. And going back in with that grey, then I'm just applying that under my lower lash line. This is just going to give that soft smoked out look, blending everything together, making it seamless. Now, of course, 77 Gel Liner by Inglot. I always apply a little bit of Duraline first. This just softens it up. So I start in the outer corner and just kind of make the wing and then work my way in. This is just like an angled bend brush that I got in Pennies as well. It's just amazing for applying your liner. Now that I have both liners done on each eye, what am I trying to find here? This is just an everyday mascara. You'll probably see me use this quite a lot in all my tutorials. Just cheap alternative, and it does the job. It's just amplified mascara by Pennies as well. Geez, I'm representing Pennies quite well in this tutorial. So I'm just giving them a couple of coats before I apply the falsies. Now these are the falsies. These are the Hollies by the Sosu range that she brought into Pennies as well. I had to get used to these bad boys. I'm not still sure if I am. The band is just so thick on them, I'm not sure how I feel. They are really fluffy. So beauty is pain. I always get a lot of compliments when I wear them, so I'll just put myself through the torture and put them on. If you hear any noise in the background, that's my daughter. She's playing around with her toys. One thing about these lashes as well, they don't really mold to your eyes, I find. Like, they're pretty straight, so it's hard to get them to adapt. I would advise before putting them on, maybe letting the glue settle and get tacky. Now that I have the lashes done, I'm just going to get straight in and do the rest of my face. So, of course, you see me use this quite a lot in all my tutorials. It's the Give Me Sun by MAC. I'm really, don't understand how I haven't got through this yet. I use it religiously. So using a big fluffy brush here, I'm just going to apply that my cheekbones, around my forehead. Just giving me that kind of sun glow. Just a perfect warm shade. It's just fab. I'm not going to rave on too much about it. I usually do in all my tutorials. So I blend that a little bit down my neck as well so it doesn't look off. So now this is the product I was really looking forward to showing you two guys. I planned on doing a tutorial like a Mariah Carey look, but I didn't get around to it over the Christmas. But this is just one of her products from her range, and I can't even speak, that she brought out with MAC, and it is just amazing. Like, the pigment off this is just to die for. Just reminds me, like in the 90s, that big powder puff thing they used to have on the dressing table. So I'm just applying that with the powder puff, and I'm just going to blend it in then with the brush. It's just gorgeous. I hate even using it. It's like one of the first things to set out as well when her line came in. Don't ask me why I'm still wearing these head things on these ears on my head. At the time I thought they'd be cute. So now going in with just a cheap Penny's blush. I think this is from Essence. It's just a nice baby pink. I'm sure you know where to apply blush, I'm not going to tell you. Now, this bad boy here, I did a blog on this. This is so good for the price. This is Catrice's highlighter. Anyone that's ever used it, there's always good things to say about it. It's just beautiful. It's like an iridescent kind of pearl highlighter, and the colour payoff is just better than any other cheap alternative I've ever tried. So sorry, I seem to go out a little focus here. Hopefully it shows on camera how gorgeous this is. So I applied that kind of on my cupid's bow, the bridge of my nose, top of my cheekbones. I don't like to go too much under the eye just because highlighter, the older I'm getting, the more I find that it shows up everything on the skin. I'm not lucky enough to have the money for Botox yet. Now I'm going in with Strip Down. This is by MAC. This is their lip liner, and I'm just going to quickly line my lips. It's not going to be perfect. I'm just applying it now before I apply one of my all-time new favorite lipsticks. You're probably wondering why my lips look so washed out as well. I always like to kind of cover my own natural lip color or the tone of my lips with a bit of concealer or foundation as well, just so the real color of the lipstick appears. I just find when you apply a lipstick to like your natural lips, it changes the color. Or is that just me? I really should have sharpened this pencil as well beforehand. So I like to blend that in all over my lips rather than just line them. And I'm just going to clean up around if there's any bleeding from the lip liner or if I overdrew too much. So I just clean that up with a clear or like a really precise brush here. I don't even know what brush this is. I think I got it like an arts craft store and it's just so handy. So I think I'm finished now, guys. What do you think? So now I'm just going to go in now with this gorgeous lipstick by Mariah Carey as well. Am I even saying her second name right? I always find, like, when I hear myself say her second name, I always think it's wrong. So this is just gorgeous. And look at that butterfly detail. Like, where would you be going? Have you ever, like, seen anything like it? So this is just a gorgeous nude. This is a McNizzle. If you were lucky enough to grab it when our collection was out, like, go you. I don't know what I'm going to do when it's gone. And now I'm just going to go in with her lip gloss as well. I wasn't much of a lip gloss wearer until I've seen this and I was like, I need to get it. Like, it just makes your lips look so full as well. Like, in the makeup industry, I've really come on, like, with what I've applied, like, added to my routine. I never used to wear blush and I never used to wear lip gloss. And now I just can't live without them. And that's it now, guys. That's it for my natural, cool, neutral look for today. I hope you liked. If you do, please subscribe. Please like and share. I love you all, guys, and thank you so much for watching. Till my next video. Bye.